Greetings, this is the ninth Dimensional Pleiadian Collective, and as always, it's a pleasure and an honor to have the opportunity to link up with you in this way. So we're going to talk a bit right now on dates and numbers, and specifically the date December 21st of 2012. So in the big picture, in the big sense of universal understanding, everything is simply energy and vibration. And then depending on which dimension you are aligning with, you use a certain set of structures or categories so you can recognize specific energy and vibration. So on planet Earth at this time, you are using your system of numbers to help you recognize certain vibrations and certain energies. So we'll talk about your system of numerology, for instance. Numerology is based on the belief that every number has a specific meaning and that every meaning has a specific set of sub-meanings, and that these numbers relate to you in different ways throughout the course of your life. So you can look at your birth dates, you can look at days of the week, days of the month, or you can look at significant, what appear to be significant numbers like master numbers, which are multiples of 11. So in your version of numerology right now, you've got just your basic numbers, and then you've got your master numbers, which are 11, 22, 33, 44, and so on. Now, the master numbers in your version of reality represent a significant amount of spiritual energy, a higher vibrational experience, so to speak. So you use the numbers simply to remind yourself to align with, or that you already are aligning with, a certain vibration, which then allows for a certain experience. All right. So on 11-11-11, which you just experienced on your planet, you all recognize the importance of that day because of the numbers, but really the numbers then help you align with a higher frequency energy. You can all feel that in your bodies as we're talking with you right now. We want you to take a breath and feel the difference in your bodies between the vibration and the frequency of 11, and then feel any other number you want in your bodies. Let's say feel number 3. And as you start to feel out these numbers and feel the significance of the energy that aligns with these numbers, it helps you to better understand and interpret your current reality, but it also helps you better connect with those of us who exist in a higher dimensional space, because ultimately you detach from the numbers themselves and you find yourself simply aligning with the appropriate frequency, the appropriate energy, which then allows you to have an expanded and multi-dimensional experience here on the planet right now. So you've got a big date coming up, and that date is 12/21/12. Now, those are not master numbers, so to speak. This is a date that has been in your consciousness, in the collective consciousness, for a very long time. What's going to happen for all of you as you transition into this period of time, which you are now, so you're already beginning to access the frequency and the energy that's assigned to and aligning itself with December 21st of 2012. You are already beginning to access it. So what is this that you're accessing? That's a question a lot of you have, and there have been a lot of predictions from many beings many psychics, many mystics, all throughout the course of time, many civilizations, the Mayans and others who have talked about this date. Well, one of the reasons why the date is significant is because of a particular set of astrological alignments and occurrences that are happening. And they're not just happening on that date itself, although on that date itself, you will align with your galactic center. There will be a planetary lineup. And when the planets come into alignment in the way that they're going to on December 21st, 2012, what that allows you to do is access even more than what you can normally access. Even those of you who have already achieved a higher vibrational way of living and have already achieved that sense of greater access. All right. So for the collective, for those who imagine themselves to be partly awakened or even unawakened, on that day, many will experience a momentary awakening, an understanding of themselves as universal beings of light and love. And those moments may be very brief for many on the planet. It may happen in a split second for some. And then those people will go back to the task at hand, will go back to their activity that they were engaged with. But for some others of you, those of you who have already understood this to be true about yourselves for some time, that you are a universal being of light, those of you who have accessed your galactic identities and have begun to reach out to the understanding of the bigness of your energy, for those of you, you're suddenly going to be able to go beyond that access, beyond that understanding. And as you go beyond what it is you've already accessed, so that's going to be the big news on December 21st, 2012. Every single one of you is going to go beyond what it is you have already accessed. As this happens, it suddenly opens you up to creating so much more in your third dimensional interpretation of reality here on Earth. So you're going to find yourselves having ideas and thoughts and feeling states, experiencing energy in wonderful and profound ways. It's going to be very uplifting for all of you. Again, even those of you who experience it simply for a split second. And this is going to pave the way for the creation of a physically higher vibrational version of reality. And that's what you've got coming in 2013. So what do the numbers 12, 21, 12 mean? Well, really, again, on one level, they mean nothing. On another level, on a bigger level, in a greater truth, they help to align you with this higher vibrational experience that allows you all greater access.